Oh, shucks.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Adam Spicer in the studio. He is our local, attorney at law.
That's right, Todd.
Yeah.
Doing,
defense attorney.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Been here in
Criminal defense attorney.
criminal and constitutional defense.
And constitutional. We had this discussion before. You represent the Constitution.
We do, or I do, and anytime anyone's charged with a crime, even a simple infraction here in Lake Tahoe, their constitutional rights are at stake. So it's my job to come in and make sure those rights are protected, make sure they were legally arrested, the evidence against them is legally admissible, and hold the government to the high standard, the burden under the Constitution.
Why are there so many attorney jokes?
Well, the thing is, Todd, no one likes an attorney until they need one.
Well put, brother.
And,
I've been in that boat, making fun and then being like, oh, man, I better call the attorney on this one, huh?
Yeah, and I get some calls Monday morning.
And then they're your best friend, huh?
Everyone loves their own attorney.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you represent the most? What kind of case do you represent the most here in Tahoe?
Todd, here in Tahoe, I've really seen it all. I mean, I handle everything from traffic tickets, infraction cases, through misdemeanors, through felonies that carry a strike under California 3 strikes law. But, this weekend, it's President's Day weekend. We got not a lot of nightlife in town this weekend, and I think there'll be some incidents related to that, possibly.
Yeah, I got to be honest. When I was young, I had my run-ins with the law. I did. And I spent a lot of time with a defense attorney, one that my dad knew very well, and said, "This is the guy who's going to get you." And look at how well things turned out for me, huh?
Yeah, you could be the next host of Lake Tahoe TV, right?
So what do you say? How do you market what you do to a criminal defense attorney? Because there's somebody out there right now, they haven't been in trouble yet. Right?
Well, Todd, a lot of people get in trouble for the first time, and it's not just talking about their defense. It's a new, scary thing being in the criminal justice system. People don't understand the process, and it's a lot of what my job is, So people are up here getting arrested for dumb things over the weekend.
Tell me
It's
about
drunk
it.
in public, it's disorderly conduct, battery. There's been some fights over at the casinos.
Have you met Nate Seco, our director?
I have met Nate before.
All right, just making sure.
I'm hoping you're not calling him out on anything.
No, I'm just saying it's just trying to get you some business.
But Todd, when people get in trouble up here, they want someone to explain really what their rights are, what their options are, and that's what I try and do. That's why I always give free consultations. So, it's most important if you're out this weekend, be smart, be safe. We got a lot of bars and restaurants in town. We got the casinos.
How does that help you, though? If they're being smart and they're being safe and they're staying out of trouble, then you're like, shoot, I got to move down to San Francisco where people are getting in trouble.
Well, I want people to come up here and have a good time. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm here to help if someone does make a mistake. But
Something
my
goes
message
wrong.
is,
Yeah, something goes
be
wrong. There's
smart
your
and be
guy.
safe out there.
How about you ever represent somebody poaches at the ski resort?
Yeah, actually, Nate and I were out at the ski resorts talking about that a couple weeks ago, and it is a misdemeanor if you're caught using someone else's pass. You're out there without a pass, or trying to sell your lift ticket in the parking lot.
Right, that's another one.
That's a big thing. The ski resorts take it
deal,
really
yeah.
seriously, and not only will they ban you for the season, they will call the sheriff and have you charged with a misdemeanor.
And understandably so.
Yeah, no, we want people to play by the rules up here. Out on the hill and out here in town at night. So it's important to follow those rules out there.
I always like talking to you. Hang on for just a second here, because we've got on the phone right now from North Star, Colleen Moore. Colleen, need a good defense attorney?
Not right now. I'm all
Good.
set right now, but it's good to know. So yeah, we're up here at North Star. We're pretty fired up to kick off this long weekend. We got a lot going on and some pretty nice conditions up here. So let's take a look at the current weather and conditions. Currently, it's about 25 out there. We're going to see a high of around 31. It's going to be mostly cloudy today, but there is a chance of snow today and tonight. So keep your fingers crossed. And it's a little breezy out there, too, so you might want to grab that extra layer when you're leaving the house. Up on the mountain today, we got a 35-inch base at the summit. We're going to have 19 lifts running today with 82 trails, and we got some packed powder and groomed corduroy out there. In the terrain parks, we're going to have 2 parks open today on Moonshine and Pinball. Be sure to check that out. We have a total of 40 features, including a nice little jump line on Pinball. The Superpipe is going to be closed today, as well as for the remainder of the week. As I said, we got some great conditions out here to kick off President's Day weekend. We currently have 2,648 acres of open terrain for you to enjoy. We've received over a foot of fresh snow this past week, adding to our already great base. The groomers and snowmakers have been really hard at work this year, and you can definitely tell. The groomers are out on 59 trails last night, covering 88% of our groomable terrain. So everything from the backside to Mount Pluto was taken care of. And as I said before, we have 2 parks open today. Those were groomed out. So be sure to get out there, do some exploring. Maybe you haven't been to a certain area of the mountain in a little bit, so check it out, see how it's going today. And also when you're done skiing, don't forget to stop by the village for some après ski. We're going to have some ice skating, live music, wine tasting, and a Ripperoo parade. So there's something for everyone, something for all ages going on. And as always, for the most up-to-date conditions, give us a call. That on the snow phone, the number is 530-562-1330, and press 1 for current conditions. Or check us out online on NorthstarCalifornia.com, as well as on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date information. So that's it for now, and I'll be back another half an hour to bring you the latest from North Star. Now it's back to Tahoe today.
Many thanks, as they say in Spanish, right? Isn't that how they do it?
Gracias.
Yes. Adam Spicer, our local defense attorney. How'd you put it again? You put it differently.
I'm a constitutional and criminal defense attorney, Todd.
Yeah, that's a nice spin. I mean, but that is
That's
it.
not
Huh?
a spin. I mean, that's the way it is.
Is there a common denominator in the people you represent? I mean, that maybe you can help somebody out there and go, you know what? They all had a blood alcohol level of this, or they all were, taking the California medicine or something.
No, Todd, I'm a licensed Nevada and California attorney, and like I said, I handle traffic cases all the way up to serious felonies. So,
what's the most minor traffic case you ever dealt with?
I've been handling some truck driving cases lately.
Really?
Over length violations, overweight violations.
I always see those guys pulled over on the side of the road, and the CHP guy, and I'm like, what are they doing?
Those CHP guys are actually really educated on a lot of commercial vehicle laws.
Yeah, when you see them, is that out at the bug station where they're doing this, or are they just getting them wherever?
All the highways.
Yeah.
I get a lot of calls for those types of cases up off Highway 80.
Cool. And then I know you got these new. This is smart. This guy's smart, huh? He's got the matchbooks. I think you can find these anywhere in town. Arrested, DWI, Adam Spicer phone number, and let me put that right back on there. That won't stay. There you go. And then law offices of Adam T. What's the T? What's the T? What's your
Timothy.
Timothy.
Yeah, but these are pretty exciting, Todd. I just actually got thousands of them, and they're already in some bars and restaurants.
Are you counting the matchbooks or the matches inside?
Matchbooks.
Matchbooks. Okay,
so multiply that by 20, and I have probably hundreds of thousands. Yeah. But they're in a lot of bars and restaurants around town already, and just ask the bartender. They're a great thing to have. They got my phone number on them in 2 spots.
Hey,
so
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Attention deficit. Are we good? You think having that Bud Light thing? You see it on the desk right here, like in front of me. We can be okay having a morning show with the Bud Light?
Oh, it's okay.
Should be totally fine.
I think so.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show. Everybody that comes on the show now gets a 24-ounce Bud Light.
Excellent. Well, I'll be taking that with me, Todd.
Adam Spicer, everybody. You need a defense attorney right there. The phone number on matchbooks all around Lake Tahoe. We'll be back with the next hour of Tahoe Today. Thanks.
Thanks, Todd. See you later.